Hey guys, what's up? It's that time of year, and by that time of year, I mean it's a new year. So it's the beginning of the year. I don't really know when this video is going to come out. I don't know if it's going to come out on New Year. Sorry, I, again, have no pants on. I don't know if this video is going to come out on New Year's Day, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Everybody's going to be drunk, so it doesn't fucking matter. But we're going to recap 2024 and recap thoroughly, okay? We're going to talk about the shit that happened because there's shit. There's fucking shit. And I have kept my mouth sealed and shut for the whole fucking year. So now it's time to discuss everything. I compiled the highlights of every single month, and we're gonna talk about them on my computer because I'm recording on my phone because I don't have a fucking camera. So let's just get it started off with January. Some of this stuff is also like, it's just shit that happened. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with me. Like, the first thing I have on here is Mean Girls, the musical, the movie. What about it? I had no idea about Renee Rapp beforehand, but good for her. She's a lesbian, I think. Love her for that. The second one is locking my keys in my car. This experience was horrible. Literally horrible. It was in January, so you can only imagine how fucking cold it was. And you know me, so I was wearing no clothes. I did it at a work meeting. I literally went to go leave, and I said, oh, where are my keys? Where are my keys? We confronted everybody in the work group chat and said, hey, who has Elias's keys? Nobody does. With my car, I have a push start. So typically you're not supposed to be able to even lock the car without the keys in your possession, like outside of the car. But the batteries on my keys were so close to being dead that it just let it lock with the keys in the car. And I got a video from that night. So I just locked my keys in my car, and it just took me like an hour and a half to fucking get back into my car, and it's like 10 degrees outside, and I don't like, oh, why did I stop? Oh my god, I thought I was at a stoplight and I'm not. And it was a whole process. And I feel really stupid. It was literally horrible. It was literally horrible. And I was just sitting there in my monochromatic pink outfit with no eyebrows, sobbing on my way home because I felt so bad because I hate to inconvenience people, believe it or not. And everybody was trying to help me. And I was just like, guys, I don't know what's going on. Don't lock your keys in your car. I wrote down the fits. So like the outfits of January. Honestly, they were really good because at the time I was working part-time at a place and I didn't do a lot of like physical labor. So I was able to kind of dress up more and just look cuntier. And also when it's cold weather, your outfits are always better. Winter is the best season for fashion. I don't give a fuck what you say, you fucking stupid bitch. All of the fits were eating down. If you want to see them, go to my Instagram. The next one. I was still suffering from a leg injury that I obtained in November of last year. And in January, I was still not okay. It was hindering my drag, which was really irritating because as much as I would love to be a bitch who walks around for 4 minutes in a gown and acts like I'm performing, I'm not. I'm gonna throw myself on the floor and all over the appliances and everything. All over the tables, all over the chairs, all over everyone. And I hurt my leg. So I was still suffering from that. That was awful. It made me feel so shitty. I had no eyebrows. For a good period of time. Last August, I shaved my eyebrows and I don't think I brought them back until March of this year, I think. I don't know, whatever. Oh my god. Okay, I feel like I brought this up in several months. I was horribly depressed at the beginning of this year. And I know everybody's like, oh, I'm depressed. Shut your mouth. I can't think of a better word to use. Sad. That just shows that you have a very small vocabulary. I'd rather use a different term, okay? I was depressed. I was not okay. I wanted to literally... And I was going to move back to my hometown simply because I financially was not okay and could not afford rent. So I scraped all that shit together and here we are today at the end of the year and I'm still in this apartment. We love that. We pulled through, we did the shit, we did the damn thing, and I'm still here. I got the flu in January. That was awful. Don't get the flu. Don't do that. Influenza, that's kind of a good name for a baby. This is my daughter, Influenza. Oh, I wrote on here, I did some journal entries and I was hella big on manifesting, especially about opportunities regarding drag. We'll get further into that and how that played a huge role in 2024. So that was January. Depressed, without eyebrows, and sick, but had good outfits. So, okay, now we're into February. February is not my favorite month, but Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. So I like February in that sense. I was addicted to learning the choreography to Tate McRae's Exes. And I still know it to this day. I listened to that song so much that it made my top 5 for the year. And I will say another song that made my top 5 because I was so like anal about learning the choreography was Yes and. Hi, I'm gay. Like, I started performing at this new venue. I had a little pop-up moments there. It was very fun, very cute. I did a Valentine's Day look there. Go look at it on my drag Instagram. I did a little drag brunch also at a new establishment that I now actually host a show at, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that, okay? So that was really fun. It was just cute to be in a new space with new people, new energy. It was really good. There, oh my God. Okay, I'm getting the chills right now thinking about it. Like the chills in like the back of your head. That's also like, maybe I'm having a seizure. I got it again because I just remember, I'm gonna insert a video, but there was a hole in my street. And it was like terrifying. I can't like verbally explain to you the feeling it makes me feel. Oh my God, it was awful. And it was like, you could look into it and there was like, it wasn't just like, oh, that's a pothole. No, it was just a hole. A hole. We all have holes, but the street shouldn't have one. Is this a sinkhole? I'm like, do I need to like pack my shit up? Like, what do I need to do? Okay, specifically on the 7th of February, I got an email that said I was going to be opening for Chapel Roan. And let me tell you about that little story for a minute. I woke up randomly in the middle of the night and I checked my phone because we're all addicted to our phones. And I had an email and it fully just said, hey, like we picked you. You're opening for her. And I did not go back to bed that night. It was like 2 a.m. and I did not go back to bed because I was like, in my head, I was fully like, okay, what songs, what costume, what am I gonna do? Like what choreography is happening? It was crazy. It was literally crazy. And I remember getting to actually, no, I didn't want to tell people that I was gonna do it. I didn't want to tell people because I kind of wanted it to be a surprise, but my parents were very like, and like me as well, we were both like, no, we need to tell people about this. Like, people need to know. People need to fucking know. Because I wanted to be like, I'm just a little girl. And then, boom, bitch, she's opening for Chapel. Like, that correlates kind of back to, in January, manifesting a bunch of drag shit. Clearly, the universe is listening, you stupid bitch. Fucking manifest shit. Now we're into March. Time of the leprechauns and the gingers. They were all snatched away from us in March. We commend them for their service. Thank you for your due diligence. In March, I learned a Lana Del Rey monologue for National Anthem, which was genuinely like 2.5 minutes, and I was so proud of myself for learning it because I fucking love Lana. If you know me, you know me, you know I love Lana. That was a really fun part of March, was learning that whole monologue and doing a whole drag routine to it. It was so fun. I went to the Guts tour for Olivia Rodrigo. It was awful. Don't go. I had no fun. Probably the worst concert I've ever been to. And before you're like, oh, you're just saying that because it's Olivia, and Olivia's like one of the best pop stars right now, and you just want to be different. Shut your mouth. Okay, I'm sorry that it was ass. I don't know what else to say. She was fine when she was like at the piano playing, but stop running around. Stop running around. You cannot perform when you're running around. I got my Off-White Monster High doll because they had a collab. She's literally sitting right there. She's so fucking gorgeous. She's so fucking pretty. Just like me. It's a collab I would have never expected, but I'm so glad that I got to partake in it because I'm like, that's kind of cunted. Like, what do you have? What do you have that matters? Well, I have an Off-White Monster High doll. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What do you have? Oh, you have mementos from your parents and your grandparent? Well, I have a Monster High doll. Oh, shit. Guys, now we're getting into lore. This is like lore. Okay. I started to have dreams about That's suspicious. That's weird. But that was just the beginning, was March. Keep that in your mind, is March when I started having these mental dreams. All dreams are mental. What am I? I thought I was gonna go back to my old job because I was fully in cahoots with like the new management and everything like that. And then she was a fucking bitch. I don't care. You're ugly and nobody likes you. Oh my God. I don't even know if she's still there. I don't think she is. She's fucking stupid. So I also have this pulled up. It's a journal entry that I did. I also have a video of me from this night and I'm like not okay. I'm physically not okay. And before you sit here and make fun of me and shit, you're ugly. Okay? I'm being vulnerable for you for absolutely no reason. I'm not getting paid to be vulnerable, okay? Normally, I would be the exact opposite. But I'm choosing to confide in you, okay? Nonetheless, I was crying. This was after I got off the phone with that stupid bitch manager. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get my job back. I don't know what's going on. I don't have money. I can't do this. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, say, does that star-spangled... Me saying I'm barely fucking making it financially? Girl, little did you know it was gonna get worse. Why are we fucking yelling outside? It's 2 p.m. on a Sunday. And then I talk about the fact that I've been manifesting and like I speak very highly of myself, but honestly everything kind of freaks me out, blah, 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 blah. And then I talk about it's really fun to hang out with friends, but still in the back of my mind, I'm terrified about all this stuff, so I can't even enjoy the moment. You get it. Me saying that I will get my job back, no, that didn't happen. And thank fucking God, honestly, because those people are rats. Oh, and then I just went on to list all of the things that I miss. Girl, you are not okay. I really said, I miss the past so much. I miss quarantine. I miss college. I miss... Girl, my handwriting was fucked. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I really said, I miss knowing how to operate like a normal member of society. I'm just so over this feeling of loss and sorrow. Good for you. Because here you are today, and you're not ugly. She was not okay in March, and I remember that. That was awful. Let's not do March again. We're not doing that. That's not happening this year. Fuck the leprechauns. And now we're moving into April. I started my own drag show in April. I now host a drag bingo, which is very fun. I remember the very first drag bingo that I hosted. I did 7 numbers. 7 numbers. It's been much more fleshed out since then. That does not happen anymore. But I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm doing 7 numbers? I was terrified. Why are we yelling? I live across the street from a church. Like, why are you yelling at the church? And if it's not about the Lord, it doesn't matter. I opened for Chapel Roan on April 8th. There is a video of me opening for Chapel Roan. If you want to go watch that, you totally fucking should, because it's cool as fuck. You kind of get to see the behind the scenes situation. It was so much, oh my God. And again, going all the way back to January, talking about manifesting for my drag. I went to the canceled podcast tour. That was fucking amazing. I went to the Madison Beer concert. That was fucking amazing. I love Madison Beer. I've been a fan of that bitch since she was Madison Fear. Okay, and if you know her, you know her. This was one of my bullet points. Mercury being in retrograde has me fucked. Very that. I was still having dreams about... So that's crazy. Was not capitalizing on anything. I'm pretty sure we were not on speaking terms. So I was like, we're gonna disregard all of this. I got Grindr back after I was banned, and they wouldn't tell me why I was banned for months. I finally was like, what the is going on? Like, why did you ban me? Like, I don't understand. And they were like, we thought you were underage. I said, I have to put a photo of my license in. What do you mean? You authorized it. So I was fully on the Grindr grind. We see where that gets me now. Okay, now we're in May. There was a scandal. I was a part of a scandal in the local drag community. That was very fun, very cute. You know what? I'm fully gonna like air it out. Like, why do we have to tiptoe around things? May 14th and 15th were some of the craziest fucking days of this year. I fully was a little hoe for a moment. May 14th and 15th, I fully took a wound that was completely healed, fine. That's not true. And just blood, guts, tissue. Like, shit went down. Shit went down with somebody, and I was like, oh, the feelings that have been in my ass this whole time just like resurfaced and are now all the way up in my throat. So, metaphorically and physically. Now on a much lighter note, I went to Texas for my birthday. Not the actual day of my birthday, but a few days before that. It was so much fucking fun. If you know, you know, I went and saw Harrison, which is very exciting. And if you have been following me for God knows how long on any platform, you know, you know the lore. Oh my God, it was so fucking cool. It was just like literally stepping back into like 2015. I was like, guys, this is the vibe. This was the vibe at the time. Regarding that same trip, Harrison and I were supposed to go see Melanie Martinez because we saw her back when we were in fucking 8th grade together. That's the first time I ever met him. And we were supposed to go see her. What do they do? What do they do? What do they do? What do they do? They decided to reschedule the concert, which was very fun. So we didn't get to go. I lost out on some money as far as the tickets go, but it's not that serious because I had a lovely fucking time on the trip, okay? Oh, I had a birthday bingo the day before my birthday. I got to host a drag bingo. And then the actual day of my birthday, Chapel Roan was in town. So I obviously went to go see her. And what happened, as you know, Chapel Roan has drag queens open for her, whatever. I knew all of the queens who were opening for her, and they also knew it was my birthday. They said, me. I got a little like big screen moment. The whole crowd sang happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you. Yes, love you, Diva. Are you kidding me? That is oh my God. That was the coolest shit that's probably ever happened in my life. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm like, that is so fucking cool. Another thing that happened was added me back on Snapchat after one of my drag shows. So it was fully like midnight and I was like taking my makeup off, whatever. And I get a notification and I look over and it's like, has added you back. I'm like, you've literally had me blocked for God knows how long. I'm like, what is happening? And then I was a little like bitch about it. And I was like, so am I just supposed to sit here and pretend that nothing happened? Because normally I'm like really passive about everything, but I was not having this shit. I had a phone call with, and it was horrendous. I was like ugly crying to the point where like I sounded ugly too. It was not fun whatsoever. And I was just hearing a lot of things that I was really upset to actually hear. I don't do well when it comes to being sad. It doesn't happen very often. So when it does, I'm like fully like at a 10. It was not good. Oh my God, it was not good. Okay. I hated that night. It was fucking horrible. So now I'm 21 because I turned 21 in May. So now we're in June. I had my first bar outing. Flop. Bars are awful. Like, don't, if any, oh my God. There's also just several, like I was going through my camera roll, my Snapchat, like what I was posting during these times, crying. There was so much crying in June. She was just not okay. It was Pride Month and she was not okay. She's fine. Whatever. The Brat remix of Girl So Confusing featuring Lorde came out, and that changed my whole trajectory of June and the rest of the year. That was also on my top 5 most listened to songs. I was like flabbergasted that they even worked together, let alone created such a masterpiece, but I guess I shouldn't have expected anything less. Oh my gosh, that song is so good. I could literally cry. I'm not going to. I went to my first rave as well. Now that I'm 21, I went to a rave. I love a rave. I love a club and I love a rave. I hate a bar. A bar is stupid and ugly and dirty and gross and everybody's ugly. But a rave, everybody's like dressed to the nines in their sluttiest clothing and the music is just like bumping and you can't hear anything and everybody's on acid and it's just like, what's going on? Oh my God. And also the bars just don't play music. Like the music is ass. Music, I don't want to hear Hot to Go. I don't want to hear Man, I Feel Like a Woman. Okay, shut your mouth. Shut your physical mouth. I want the fun shit. I want the shit I can dance to, not this horrible honky-tonk motherfucking dumbass shit. I started growing a mustache in June as well. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I had my debut at a local bar, which was very fun. This is a different bar. And I also saw Charlie XCX in concert. So that was very, very fun. And it was weird because I saw her before any of like the remixes or anything had come out yet regarding Brat. So it was just like, it was just Brat. Obviously some other things like Party for You and I Love It and her hits and shit like that. But she was so fucking cool. She's so fucking cool. I love her. I love her so much. She was one of my top artists this year. Now we're in July and I start becoming very good friends with Meredith. Meredith, I like to consider as one of my like best friends. That was really fun, just kind of getting to partake in a new friendship. Like, I don't know how to word it, but it just helped me a lot. Obviously love her. We have the same energy, like it's just lovely, and I love her and I love our energy. More crying. There's more crying in July over. So I'm telling this year, I have shed more tears than any other year in my life. And I'm not exaggerating because I am a heartless bitch and I don't cry. I do not cry. But I have cried so much this year. So much. But I was told that I was a pretty crier. It depends on the degree of the crying. Oh, I went to Nashville for my friend Jaden's birthday. You know her, she's been all over the channel. And I fully had a crying anxiety breakdown at one of the bars. If you know anything about downtown Nashville, you know the bar scene. The bar, like the strip of just fucking bars. Everyone is elbow to elbow. The bars were not gay bars, and I don't like country music. So I'm sitting there with my cowboy boots and my bra top, and I'm like full panic attack. I'm not even joking. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I'm not being a stupid bitch. She's like, I get anxiety. No, it was horrible. I literally cried. I left the bar, I walked down the street to Raising Cane's, and I called an Uber. I've never called an Uber in my life. I called an Uber and I said, please take me back to the Airbnb. I don't want to be here. Like, and I felt horrible because it was my friend's birthday, but I was not having it. I was not happy. I was like, I liked my outfit and that was about it. Fully had a mustache at this time as well. I started talking to this guy named... It was cute, and then it was fully cut off. Wait, hold on. I have to retrieve my journal. This is saying something about a journal entry that I made. Oh my god, I fully said in this, July 14th, OMG, Trump got shot supposedly. 10 out of 10, a publicity stunt. And then I said, I swear to God, if he gets reelected, I'm myself. And here I am today. Growth. That's crazy. Now we're getting into August. I went to Lollapalooza. That was the first thing I did in August. Was I was in Chicago for Lolla, and specifically Kesha and Zed had me in tears. Had me in tears. Also, go watch my Lolla vlogs. There's 3 of them, not 4, because I didn't want to edit the last one. August was also a very big month of just like people. I started to see people's like true colors and who they really were. Like, in quotes, I have nobody matches my energy and they don't give a shit about you. So I started to just kind of realize like where people's priorities lie. I saw them in a different light prior to that, but it helped me kind of realize like, oh, I see, you know? I went to more raves. Take me to a rave, please. And then I also talked about moving back to Salem. I actually filmed a YouTube video about that. Never got edited, never got posted, but I filmed a whole video about how I'm not happy and that I wanted to move back. We're moving on to September. So I did a drag competition in September. I placed second. Second is the first to lose, okay? I have no words. And then I was still doing drag bingo at this time. I was hosting it. And I did a Lana Del Rey one. Like, it was, the whole theme was Lana Del Rey. All of the songs were Lana Del Rey. And it was lovely. I had so much fun. But the crowd was so uneducated. So uneducated. There was a drunk bitch. A drunk, overweight whale bitch who literally came up to the table and said, so when are you gonna play Taylor Swift? When are you gonna go on Weight Watchers? What do you mean? You came to a themed show. Go to any other gay bar here and listen to fucking Taylor Swift, you stupid bitch. The fury, it was crazy. People just don't get it. All of these people are uneducated. How about you listen to real fucking music, you stupid. Oh, and then I started talking to a boy named... I really thought it was gonna like escalate to something because it was a full-on like talking 12 hours a day kind of situation. And then I went to go visit him and it fully just like was not the vibe. Like we literally went to dinner and he spoke to the waitress more than he spoke to me. And what did I do about this situation that I was in? I paid for it, metaphorically and physically, because I'm a fucking gentleman. Okay? A gentleman who wears a skirt. But it's fine. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out boys and men and all that stupid shit. God. I think I'm becoming. It's, hold on. Let me do some research. Okay. See, but that's just about sexual activity. I just don't like anyone. Again, going back to nobody matches my energy. Everybody sucks. Everybody fucking sucks. Well, that was September. Now we're in October. I had so many fun drag shows in October because October and Pride Month are the prime times for drag performers. And I had so much fun doing all of these shows. I think I did like 3 bingos and then like 2 additional shows. It was so cool. I got to host all of the bingos, obviously, and then I got to host another one and I got to literally pick the cast. It was so cool. Go follow my drag Instagram. I'm gonna keep plugging it. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I saw The Substance. If you have not seen The Substance, you have not lived. Demi Moore. Oh my god. That movie is so fucking good. Oh, crying. I wrote crying on here. Apparently I was crying in October too. Valid. I don't know what happened this year, but I became a crybaby bitch. I saw Sabrina. Sabrina was amazing. I learned that I'm not a fan of box seats because I was in a box at Sabrina and it just wasn't really the vibe for me. Mimi Webb slid up on my Instagram story twice, reposted my Instagram story twice because I performed her songs in October. And she, oh my god, like that's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. If you don't know who Mimi Webb is, she's a fucking musician and she's so fucking cute and I love her. I saw her in August. Over the summer is when I first started listening to her and then I saw her in August and she was so fucking amazing. Okay, now we're getting into November. I saw Billie Eilish and the seats were seating. The seats were so good. It was like, we were not in the pit, which was fine, whatever. I tried to make myself cry and it didn't work. That's like how I tried to make myself cry at Lana and it didn't work. Somebody left a note on my car at work. It was a little like business card talking about finding God. Like, okay, ableism. Okay, ableism. Like, yeah, I have a handicap placard. That doesn't mean I need God. I got a new tattoo in November. It's the Monster High School placard. If you know, you know. I cried when I got this tattoo, not because it hurt, but after she was done, I cried. I literally cried because I was like, this means so fucking much to me. The dog competition, guys, it's on Thanksgiving. The Purina, is it Purina? The National Dog Show presented by Purina. A pug won. His name was Vito. He is so cute. He's, oh my god. And if you know, I used to have a pug. I love a pug in all aspects and he deserved to win. Are you kidding me? I was so happy. I voted for the first time. We're not gonna go into detail. I released new merch. Go fucking shop that because it's cool shit. I'm not gonna lie. There were moments in November where I did not have power in my apartment. But I figured it out. You know, I'm a man, okay? I know what I'm doing. And now we're all fine. Everything's fine. The way I have every single light in my apartment turned off right now and you're just on a ring light. Like, that's it. I got to collaborate with the company I work for. I got contacted via Instagram about working with them, which was really fucking cool. I've never gotten to really work with a company before, so it was just really cool. I love a content creator. I love social media. I love that kind of shit. I love. If any companies want to, you know, hit me up. I'll say anything. I'll fully be Michaela and I'll put on the false lash and say it was the mascara. Okay, now we're in December. I had another drag competition. What did I get? Let's all say it. Last. I have so many words to say. But I'm a professional woman. I'm not, but Ultraviolet is. I am not a professional woman. I would say all the shit, but it was her who had to experience it, so it's her story. Oh, God. Guys, don't be talented. Because being talented will be, it will be so threatening to others, and it's horrible. Don't do it. Don't be pretty and talented, because that's even worse. I hate it so much. I hate being, oh, guys. I got drunk. And by I mean Ultraviolet, because I was in drag. I got drunk at a rooftop bar. It was so fun. And I looked so good. Oh my god. I got a Monster High doll. If you don't give a fuck about Monster High, I don't care, okay? They had a competition at the beginning of the year where the fans got to vote on certain aspects of a doll and you could pre-order her. So I did that back in January or February or something. And I had to wait all fucking year until she got here. And she's here now. She's literally up there in my display shelf. I think I might make a separate video about her, but I don't know yet. I'm working my fucking ass off at my job, and that's that. You have your good days, you have your bad days. It's a fucking job. So that's what's going on. And that's my last thing for December. So I don't know what next year holds, but we will see. I have ideas. I have potential plans. We don't know. We'll never know. We'll only know when it happens. If you see me, I'm not even gonna say that. Okay, goodbye.